Hi everyone, my name is Yuan. I'm an English teacher and a mobile bookstore owner. Before I start to talk about today's TED Talk theme, Choice of Life, I actually want to invite you guys to some pictures. I want your trust in me when I'm guiding you through in these pictures, even though I'm a total stranger to you. So help me by taking a deep breath and close your eyes and follow my words. You're at your favorite bookstore. You're leafing through pages of a random book. And out of nowhere, you find a postcard hidden in the pages. On it, a handwritten message. It's like a secret invitation for you to share your stories with a stranger through an email. What would you do? Would you choose to respond, such as serendipity? Or would you choose to bury your curiosity and put the book away? Now you're in a new city. It's a cold night. You're walking across bustling streets. Pedestrians are walking so fast, cars are honking. Down at the mall, you see an old lady selling flowers. But clearly it's not a good day for her because her eyes are telling stories of loneliness. What would you do? Would you choose to walk up to her, comfort her by saying, "It's okay, I'm here," or would you walk away? You are in Tibet, driving through the zigzagging roads. Mount Everest is looking over to you with solemnness, making you feel so small in this world. From a mile away, you see a girl crouching on the side of the street. She's clearly in distress while holding out her hand with a thumb up. What would you do? Would you choose to be her savior, picking her up? Or would you choose to drive away? Now you're walking your campus. Your growling belly is telling you you need some food to get your energy back after a long morning of classes. At the canteen, people are making a fuss, louder than usual. Curiosity drives you to walk closer. In a corner of the canteen, you see a boy standing there, holding a sign. And the sign says, "Free hug." What would you do? Would you choose to summon up your courage to offer him a hug? Or would you choose to succumb to your shyness? Now you may open your eyes. No postcard, no bookstore, no Tibet or Mount Everest, no flying lady, no mysterious boy in the corner of the canteen, just a middle-aged man with messy hair standing in front of you. So what a harsh reality you have to deal with. Even though I don't know what you're feeling and thinking just now, but I can sense a greater peacefulness coming from you, from myself, and from this field we just created together. So thanks for contributing your energies to this place. Let's give yourself a round of applause. You see, the reason why I invited you to this picture is just one thing I've noticed after COVID. In this dire period of our world, I see more distrust among us human beings. We are wearing masks, physical ones and emotional ones. We have social distancing, travel bans. Two of the largest countries on this planet are having a trade war. Anxiety and depression rampant in our next generations. When you walk in big cities, people are walking so fast. They're talking for the mere sake of talking and showboating. They're chasing their so-called dreams without knowing why they're doing this. Good job, big house, fancy cars, grades, a good TOEFL score, college offers, competition, consumerism, envy, jealousy, and vanity. And don't get me wrong here, I'm not saying I'm against all that. I was, and I am still part of this. But when our life is all about that, only because you see other people are doing the same thing, only because your parents want you to become X, Y, and Z, only because our society develops certain criteria for success, then I know something is missing here. Maybe that's the reason why you couldn't put down your phone when you hang out with your real friends. Maybe that's why when you look at your kids, you forget they are more than your sons and daughters. They are amazing, amazing individuals who have their own fates. Maybe this mask, our face and our heart, are making us feeling so lonely sometimes and so alien to each other. Think about this. When was the last time you looked someone in the eye for more than 3 seconds? When was the last time you offered someone a hug because they're in need, or you are offered a hug because you're in need? Think about when was the last time you have a heart-to-heart talk with someone? When was the last time you feel genuinely happy and carefree, regardless of what other people think about you? When was the last time you choose being with someone? You see, the answers to these questions are not important per se. It's a moment like this, right here, right now, the moment when you start to think about these questions, the moment when you start to listen to the music, not just the melody and lyrics, but every unspoken message behind it. The moment when you put down your phones and start to see things and people around you, even if they're strangers to you, especially when they're strangers. And the moment when you choose being with someone. Because being someone is such a precious blessing that makes us humanities. When you are choosing being with someone, you start to realize why the root philo in philosophy means love in Greek. Why the root anima in animal means soul. And why there is a word being in the phrase human being. When you're choosing being with someone, you start to see where your heart is and where other people's hearts are. Over the years, being with someone and reminding people of that has been my reason of being, my raison d'être. As an English teacher, I'm paying more attention to 传道, passing on the Dao, than to 授业 or 解惑, teaching the knowledge and answering the confusions. I live my life to the point of tears so that my students, my friends, my family, and myself could be on the way of finding true happiness. And as a story writer and collector and a bookstore owner, I am collecting stories from all over the world. Warm stories about strangers and by strangers. Because I need to make myself believe, and make others believe that chivalry is not dead. We, the common people, could be a common story of inspiration. We, the regular people, could live an irregular life of dedication. So to me, the girl who found the postcard in the bookstore, she did reply, because how did I know? Because I once put 60 postcards in different corners of Chengdu and Beijing. And the stories I got through the postcard lines are just so inspiring. And here's what a young couple wrote to me. We are in a long-distance relationship. 1,400 kilometers. She lives in Chengdu, and I in Jinan. Before, I wasn't a believer in love, yet thanks to her, I want to spend the rest of my life with her. You see, the old flowering lady at the mall, some girl did talk to her. How did I know? It was my friend, Xiaoyu. She even got her milk and drank milk with her and learned a lot about her life. And that's what she wrote to me. My memory failed to recollect how long we talked. With osmanthus fragrance floating in the fall streets of Hangzhou and the creamy aftertaste in my mouth, I was overwhelmed by an interwoven feeling of coldness and warmth. Such an experience reminded me of a sentence, "Let everything happen to you. Beauty and terror. Just keep going. No feeling is final." To me, the driver in Tibet who saw the indisposed girl on the street did pick her up. How did I know? It was my friend Vashti from Malaysia. And this is what she wrote to me. It didn't take long for me to get to my hostel. We bid farewell with the Jastere. I still remember how I walked so slowly to my hostel. With the hot tea in my hand, I said to my parents, "I think I was saying by the spirits of the sacred mountains today." And to me, the boy did offer the free hug sign boy a hug in the corner of the canteen. How did I know? Because I was on the receiving end of that hug. And this is what I wrote. A boy who I had never met, walked so slow to me. When our eyes meet, it's just like looking into a warm mirror. And when we hug, it's like putting fingers softly on the strings of our hearts. You see, in real life, being with someone is not a rare choice. It's not a difficult choice. All you gotta do is find the courage to follow your bliss. Now my TED Talk is coming to an end. I'd like to invite you guys again. Not to imagine pictures anymore, but back to reality. I'd like to invite you to spend some time being with someone. Say hi to the strangers sitting next to you. Tap them on the shoulder, look in the eyes and share some of your energies with them. Give them a big high five or a hug. Thank you for doing that. And I'm pretty sure tomorrow you will probably be rowing your boat in Taiwan and eating your wuxi pork chops. You probably forget who I am or what are you doing today, but if some of you remember the blessing I try to pass on, being with someone, you're putting a smile on me, on yourself, and also on the whole world. Oh, last thing, I almost forgot. I actually put a lot of postcards in this auditorium for you to find. And I know when you find it, you know what to do. I just know it. Remember, happiness is only real when shared. And with that quote, I want to say 谢谢 and thank you.